Hey everybody, welcome to CastorsCorner.com. I'm your host Khalil. Happy to have you back for another toy of the day. I know we're a little bit late. I know that yesterday we did a little bit earlier and we had a few more people watching. But the day just got away from me, to be honest with you. We thanks to our friend Bill, we found some Star Wars stuff, and our friend Ben yesterday, we found some Star Wars stuff. We got some Transformers. We got some new Farland stuff, but the day just got away from me. So those will be coming up in the next few days for sure. And we got more stuff coming. We got a lot of new toys, so I gotta make some room. So today, make sure to go to the website for a full gallery and close-ups of these figures, castorscorner.com. Remember to follow us on all social media. We're at Kastor's Corner. And remember, please hit that subscribe button. It really helps us out. The more people that subscribe to all of our channels, the more stuff we get to do. And that's really what I want to be able to do, is to bring more new cool stuff to you guys. So please subscribe. Hit that subscribe button it's right over there. So one of the things I have loved over the last few years is the Disney Toybox line. It's been on the show a lot. I've done a lot of it. I had a huge order in November. And so I am working my way through that set, basically. And a few of them kind of got lost in the shuffle because I got a couple over the summer because I was afraid they wouldn't make it to Christmas time. And I was right. So I picked up over the summer, I picked up Donald and Goofy. And they kind of sat on my nightstand for pretty much the entire year, almost. A little dusty because of that. And so I can't, you don't get much better as far as action figures go. Like, if you really think about it, we really don't normally get Disney characters like this in action figure form. I mean, we might get it, sometimes we'll get it from Fat Mojo did the DuckTales characters. Maybe Goof Troop had figures in the 90s. I don't really remember that. But as a general rule, for some reason, I mean, I think they're evergreen characters, they're classic characters, so there's not necessarily a new property that you would see action figures for. You might see PVCs, the little non-movable, kind of like these guys that we talked about the other night, right? You might see stuff like this, but to have a figure that is posable, moves, ball joints, can move, can interact with other characters, are in scale with other characters. You don't see it too often. And Donald Duck actually happens to be my favorite. I like him better than Mickey and Goofy, to be honest with you. So really was super psyched to see the 2-pack with Donald and Goofy. Big fan of Kingdom Hearts. So, this little trio here is just amazing. Goofy, however, does not fare as well. Sorry, Jackson's moving around. Goofy does not fare as well as Donald does. Donald is a really good figure, and Goofy aesthetically looks like perfection. Like, he is perfection. Now, here's the problem. Because his legs are so long and his feet are so big, his feet don't really support his weight, and they're very loose joints. Toy box problem, right? So when you try to stand him up, he kind of tips a little bit. So maybe a little nail polish, maybe a little furniture polish in that joint to kind of help stiffen it up a little bit, so that he doesn't fall over all the time. Because I have a feeling if he falls too much, he'll damage. The other thing is, I didn't notice until I was doing pictures, but the underside, I don't know if this is going to come across well. The underside of his nose isn't painted all the way down to the line. It's a little bit of black, a little bit of matte black. If you have him looking down, it's not a big deal. If you ever have him looking up or looking straight ahead, you might notice it if you're a collector. It's not hugely noticeable, so much so that I bought it and didn't notice it until I was taking pictures a couple weeks ago. And finally, the newer figure that we got over the Christmas break, or over Christmas holiday break or time or whatever, was this Emperor's or Sorcerer's Apprentice Mickey. It uses similar parts to the Mickey that they released a while ago with Pluto, with kind of like the oversized head. I think those are better proportioned than Mickey is, to be honest with you, but he looks pretty good. I mean, it's Mickey Mouse, right? And the nice thing is the Sorcerer's hat is removable. So you can take it off or put it on depending how you want to pose him, which I think is really cool. It is definitely a really nice addition to the figure. He also comes with a broomstick that can stand on its own without any support. The army builder in me wants about a dozen of these things, but I'm not willing to pay $14 for just a broom. And have 14 other Mickeys. There's not really a reason for that, but it would be super cool to be able to do that, to have a bunch of these brooms. And maybe someday, I think the Disney Toybox people are kind of fun with the stuff that they do, or they have been so far, and they've had some fun accessories and packs and things like that. If they were to make a pack of one of him and about 10 of these, I honestly would buy it. Honestly, 100% would buy it, because how cool will it look in your display if you had all of these little brooms dancing around this Mickey? I think it would just be amazing. And we've got the Mickey that came with the Pluto, and we got Minnie with Figaro. They do have a 5 or 6 pack right now, because it's Mickey, Minnie, Donald, Goofy, and Figaro, and maybe Pluto. I don't remember. There's like a 5 or 6 pack that's in the Disney store right now. So if you missed any of these releases, you can go back and get them, so you can have the classic Disney pack. So there you go. Donald, Mickey, Goofy, and a dancing broom. So the Disney Toy Box line, I love it. We've got a few more to do out of our box. We got Mike and Randall and Sully and Boo. Those will come up probably next week, maybe, so we can clear out our box and move on to other things. So thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to check out the podcast. This week's with Matthew K from the Foosh, the photographer there, and last week, Blaine with Blainer Things. And then coming up this coming week is our friends from Adventures in Collecting. That's going to go up Monday night. So we're really excited. We're going to compete, because they're putting up a new podcast Monday night, and they're going to be on my podcast. So they're going to have 2 podcasts out on Monday night. That kind of works out for them, doesn't it? So thank you guys so much for watching. We really appreciate it. Go to the website, castorscorner.com, for close-ups of all these figures, as well as our archive of things. So tonight, 102. I can't believe it. I'm over 100. That's really insane to me. So thank you guys for supporting and watching and leaving your comments. We love reading all the comments. So please continue to do that on our journey through our collection, or through my collection. And actually, I think we're going to have some guests coming up, which is going to kind of be fun. It'll be a little bit different. I'm working on that. We might have 2 guests coming up that's going to be doing live with us to talk about toys. So again, thank you guys for watching. castorscorner.com. Find everything: podcast, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all that stuff. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you tomorrow night.